pretty fast.
Yeah, quick.
Well,
Quick
as
question.
somebody who's played for UNC for a while and you've seen the defenses of years past and now you're going to play under this defense, like what kind of similarities and differences have you noticed?
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, defense, there's only so much scheme you can have. So this new defense we have, it's a lot of things I've done in the past, but maybe different tendencies that we have. We for sure have a lot more freedom as safeties with the ability to just make adjustments ourselves, which I've loved. Doing that in the spring was awesome. Just being able to go back there and make adjustments, be flexible. It's given me more freedom, and I think it'll lead to a lot more success this year.
Belichick's known for situational football, like when Malcolm Butler playing the Super Bowl, like to actually coach for that in a way. Has there been anything that stood out to you of situations that you prepared for that you never even imagined?
Yeah, I mean, even just in spring ball, we did a lot of situational football. So third downs, red zone, 2-minute. We did this one, red zone lockout where offense goes against defense. We just go back and forth in the red zone. And that's where games are won and lost, where the points are, counted in the red zone. So even just like that, and then watching film, with Coach Belichick, his emphasis on situational awareness and just teaching us, when to do what and why we're doing things has been really cool to see.
Well, we've seen that season tickets are sold out. You guys obviously have a lot of hype behind the program. Tied to the new head coach, how different has it been as somebody that's been here, last year to this year?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been a lot of new good things. I think the crowd and the just the fans getting more involved this year is something I'm looking forward to a lot. That first game against CCU is going to be really exciting Monday night on ESPN. And so, the tension's building, and we're looking forward to excited to start fall camp soon.
How are the fans getting more involved? You just mentioned that.
Yeah, I mean, just like you said, like the ticket sales. I mean, seeing that this early and every single game is already sold out. That's just one way, and I sort of expect some more coming this year, just because of what our team's going to bring, a lot of new, exciting stuff.
Carolina said that in the past about the season tickets being sold out and the individual game tickets being sold out, and it seems like the release is that there's not a ticket available for any season, any game. But that's not the way it's always worked out for Carolina. If it's not a high-profile opponent, or the team isn't doing very well, a lot of people don't show up. So, is there a different enthusiasm from the fans that you've noticed?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell, in the offseason as of right now, but I'm looking forward to that first game, and then as we continue to have success, I expect it to continue the rest of the year.
Will, being so close, to be coached by all three Belichicks, like what do you, when you see them working together or talking together or doing whatever it is they do, like how do you sort of process that? I mean, what are they like as a group together?
Yeah, it's been a cool dynamic to see Coach Brian Belichick and even Coach Steve Belichick just working on the defense together. They grew up with their father and know the scheme in and out, and so they all they'll go back and forth debating things, but they all know the scheme, and it's been easy for them to coach it directly to us. But it's just been cool to see because me and my brother played for my dad, and so it's sort of that similar father-son dynamic. That's always special, cool to be part of.
Do they have their own language? Like, is there sometimes you're like, what the heck are these dudes?
Not necessarily, but just the kind of going back and forth. You can tell it's a little bit different relationship than just a regular assistant coach and coach.
But when you look at, obviously, going into this year, you had the spring practice, a lot of new guys, and we talked about that a little bit last month. Now you're going to have an influx of kind of some other guys that came in through the portal. From your vantage point, how long maybe do you think it will take to kind of get guys to gel and develop chemistry and everything like that?
Yeah, we've been working on that a lot this summer, even during workouts. And once we start fall camp, those first couple of practices are big, just to sort of get the ground rolling and get connected on an offensive defensive level. But I think it'll be smooth.
All right, we got to wrap up, everyone. Sorry about that. So we got to
Appreciate y'all.